Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a little wedding planning video for you. So this is my wedding planner, my new one. I decided to make my own because why spend $70 on a wedding planner when you can spend 12 million hours making one? You know, like, hey, why not? If you want to make your own wedding planner, there are plenty of sellers on Etsy who do like the dividers and all the information and content, so you can just buy that, print it out, done. But I decided to make my own because why not, right? So let's talk about this binder. I got this 2-ring binder from the Warehouse, which in New Zealand is just a department store, kind of like Target. So I chose this one because I saw it online and it said "for like ever," which I thought was really cute. Although in hindsight this is probably not the best binder for the system because, as you can see, everything pokes out the side. Well, the dividers poke out the side anyway, which is kind of annoying, but I really like this and I haven't been able to find any larger binders that I like. So I'm just going to stick with this for now. So opening up, we have the first divider, which is for important bits and pieces. Now I did not design these flowers and icons myself, so I will link down below where I found those. So this section is for important stuff. Just to let you know, basically what I did to decide what to put in each section and how many sections to have was I just did a lot of research about binders that people have made and the different sections that they've used and everything. So I will link down below as well a lot of the different sources that I used to collect up this information and decide what to put where and everything. So the first thing we've got is vendor contact list. So once we pick vendors for stuff, then we can put all of their contact info down here so that, you know, everything's all organized and in one place for easy reference. So there's quite a few, as you can see. I don't know if we'll end up using all of these different kinds of vendors, but I just put them down anyway. I'm planning to do my own makeup, for example, so that probably won't need to go there. Yeah. And then I also have a whole page of blank ones in case, you know, we have different things that we need to put down. I have attendant contact list, so this is the bridal party and so bridesmaids and groomsmen and stuff like that, so all of their different contact information. This is the wedding planning timeline and checklist, so these are quite popular online. You can find loads of different infographics and stuff on Pinterest about all the different kinds of things that you probably should be thinking about doing, you know, 12 months before you get married and blah blah blah. I also added some space for writing our own things down as needed. We haven't picked a wedding date yet, by the way, but it'll probably be next year in autumn. So there's quite a few pages of this. There are definitely shorter ones, but I wanted to be quite thorough. And then if there's anything that I'm don't really care about, then I will just cross it out. This whole, basically the content for this thing is from carrotsandconfetti.com. Then I made up a calendar. So this is a 13-month calendar from this month to May 2018. Just a simple calendar. And then I got down here for main tasks. So that's the stuff that was in the wedding planning timeline and checklist. I can just write it down here so that I know what we should be focusing on that month, or more or less anyway. And then this is a wedding day emergency kit checklist. So again, with pretty much everything else in this planner, I did some research, some Googling about what to put in an emergency kit and just kind of put a whole bunch of websites together, I suppose. And now we get on to the budget stuff. So this is the budget one. And then so far all we've got in this section is just this budget planner. There's loads of different sections for loads of different things, and I don't know if we will be using like all of this kind of stuff or not, but if we don't, then it can just be crossed out. It's just good, I think, to have like kind of an exhaustive list so that it helps you actually pick and choose the things that you want, I guess. I don't really care about transportation to the venue. I'm quite happy to show up in my own car. Like, it's not a problem at all for me. Like, I don't need a fancy car. Probably the only thing that I would consider would be like a horse and carriage, but yeah, I don't think that's really gonna happen probably. But yeah, because I feel like that would be cool, but other than that, I don't really care at all. This is the ceremony section. So I have a list for prospective celebrants. So we can just put all of the like possible options and everything down in here. Prospective venues, I have a couple of pages for that as well. And then there's like a wedding ceremony details type thing with, you know, the date, the venue, time and everything, contacts, who's in the bridal party, and just like all the like basic important information. And then it also comes with like a checklist and stuff. This is the reception section. Oh, that's a bit of a tongue twister. This is like a menu work through type thing. So this is to help us decide what kind of food and everything that we want to have. And then possible caterers. And our wedding reception details as well. So it's kind of like the ceremony details, but for the reception, obviously. And then we have attendants, which is empty at the moment because I haven't done any deciding on that front yet. And guests, so this is for if we, or when we order stationery, how much we need of what. And the guest list, which has like the total number of guests, adults and children. Like, I really wanted that as well, because like as an overview. And then I've just got name, address, phone number, email, number of guests coming for that invite, and a checklist of whether I've sent save the date, the invite, if we've received the RSVP card, whether or not they're attending, and if I've sent a thank you card. So it's all collated in one space. There's quite a few pages for guests, but I actually don't think we'll be having that many. And then over here I have a gift list, so if we receive any gifts, then their name goes down, what they gave us, and whether or not I have thanked them or we have thanked them. There's a chainsaw going off. I'm really sorry if you can hear that. This section is about attire. This is like a sheet for each store that I visit. And today I'm actually going to visit my first one, so that's exciting. So this has space for all the store information and some notes, and then the different dresses that I like from the store and extra info and stuff down the bottom. And then I have another one for another store and another store. And then we have details like shoe options, headpiece, veil. I don't think I'll be wearing a veil, but I wanted to put that in anyway. Accessories and blah 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 blah. And now it's raining, so I'm sorry if you can hear the rain. I'll just have to speak loudly. And a whole bunch of other information over the page as well. A hair worksheet. I suck at doing hair, so I'm definitely going to need to hire this part out. So yeah, just like the salon information, when a trial appointment is, and photos, and then like when the wedding day appointment and stuff is. So yeah. And then we have makeup. So because I'm planning on doing my own makeup, I just have a sheet here where I can write down the name of all the products that I'm using and any notes about like application and stuff. And then there's also a page for photos as well. This is for the groom. All of his like measurements and everything for suits and stuff. And then also any accessories and things that he wants to get can go in here, and notes and things. And then we have photos and videography, which is empty because, you know, I just haven't got to that part yet. Flowers is also empty. I'm probably going to be putting like inspiration photos and stuff in there. My mum is an amazing flower arranger. She's not a florist, but she could be a florist, so I think I would like for her to do some of the arrangements, if not all of them anyway. I don't really want like shit tons of arrangements because it's quite expensive. So I'm gonna go easy on the flowers, despite, even though I love flowers and would like be totally fine to have them everywhere. I think, you know, if we can cut costs somewhere, then I'll just make sure I have a really good bouquet and some like nice little table arrangements or something. Okay, so this is rehearsal section, which I don't have anything in, and a miscellaneous section, which there is nothing in yet, and a honeymoon section with also nothing in it, and then we have receipts. So this there's a few receipts in here for like the wedding binder stuff. Yeah, and that's all I've got so far. Obviously, as planning gets underway and everything, more stuff will be added to this, and I can share it with you as I go along. As I mentioned before, please check the description box for all credits and sources and resources and everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any wedding planning tips or just anything, or if you want to know anything else, or if you have any ideas for wedding planning content that you would love to see, then please do leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to try and be your fairy godmother and answer all of your prayers. No. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm very sorry about this chainsaw guy person. I mean, it's raining. Why is he out there with a chainsaw anyway? Surely that's dangerous. I don't know. But I'm very cross with him for interrupting me. It's so rude. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again really soon. Bye!